guys, welcome to this month's edition, extra edition actually, of Potter Projects. So I thought I would do this extra little project after the Yule Ball tutorial because Christmas is coming up and you're going to have people, you're like, oh, I don't really know what I should get them, or I feel like maybe I should get them a little extra something. Well, here's what you can do. I'm going to show you how to make your very own house scarf. Now crocheting is very easy. I was shocked at how easy crocheting actually is. And it's not expensive to get into either. So what you're going to need are scissors, a crocheting hook. Let's see, what kind do I have? I believe they have different sizes. And it really depends on what you're comfortable working with. So you can test it, see what feels comfortable in your hand. But I believe this is an N9 something. But it looks like that. And then you're also going to need 2 different colors of yarn. Now, I'm going to be making a Hufflepuff scarf because my best friend Shayna requested I make her one because I was making a certain Slytherin a scarf. And she liked it so much, she was like, well, I want a Hufflepuff one. So, I went with this fuzzy yarn. Now, if you're a beginner, I would suggest going with just your normal yarn till you get the feel for it. Because sometimes with the fuzzy yarn, it gets a little bit more complicated, I guess you could say. So, let's get started. Now, you're going to want to start with your needle and the end of your yarn. Now I always start with the dominant color of the house, like I'm starting with the yellow, and black will just be the accent color. So to start, you just make a loop. There we go. See, so you just have a loop like that. So put your hook through your little loop here. And bring your yarn around and pull through that hoop. Now you're just going to keep doing that. Well, maybe. And through. And pull it over. And through. See? Pull it over. And through. Over, through. So you just keep doing that until you get the width of the scarf that you want. Now I made mine pretty wide because I like wide scarves. So then you're just going to turn your work. Turn and just go through that first, well, basically the last loop you did, and then you're going to have 2 that you bring your string through, just like that. And then you go to the next one, and bring it through. Go to the next one. This is hard to do when you're looking through a camera. And pull it through. See, so there you have your, starting to get thicker. And again, when you come to the end, you're going to want to just turn and put that needle back through that last loop you made. And pull it through. And then just keep going. Now my rule of thumb is once I've done 7 rows, I switch to black. I usually do 3, or I usually do 7 and then 3. So once you get done with your rows, 7 for the dominant color, take out your hook and just tie it off. Like that. So there's your first row. And then you're going to want to cut off your hook and your string. So now you're going to want to grab your black and do the exact same thing. Tie a loop at the end. With fuzzy string, you're going to want to double knot it because it's a lot more slippery apparently. So then you're going to take your hook, put it through your black, find your end point on your yellow, and just pull it around and loop it through. And you're just going to go along the yellow just like you did, only with the black. Loop it, pull it through. Next one, loop it, pull it through. And as you're going along, you're going to want to count your rows, because like I said, I do 7 yellow, 7 of the dominant, and 3 of the minor, the black. Now, I'm not claiming to be a pro at crocheting, because I know I could learn a lot, but this is just how I make all my scarves, and I've made lots of house scarves. There's probably like a billion things I'm doing wrong when it comes to crocheting etiquette, but I don't care. So then once you've done your 3 rows, you're going to tie it off again. Go ahead and cut that extra off. And your yarn. And you're going to switch back over to your yellow and start all over again. And one thing you're always going to want to make sure is you're going to always want to start your new colored row on this back. Always make sure you're starting with this weird kind of line, because otherwise you're going to have this scarf that looks really funky. I found that out the hard way. So you're going to always want to start your new row of color on this back. Like that. See, so it's going to start looking like a house scarf. It doesn't at first, but once you get your rows down, it starts looking a lot more like a house scarf. So you're just going to keep doing that. 7, 3, 7, 3, just until the scarf is as long as you want. And then when you go to end the scarf, you just get to the end of your row and tie it off. It's that easy. Thanks for joining me, guys. I am sadly not fast enough to show you how to do the entire scarf in one sitting. But so far, we are off to a rather good start for like 10 minutes. So I will post pictures to the Potter Projects Facebook page when it is all done. I'll have Shayna model it for you guys. And yeah, I will see you guys later. I hope it was helpful. I hope you could actually see how to do it, because I don't have the best flip cam in the world. But yeah, so I hope you guys make house scarves for your friends. If they don't have a house, sort them by giving them a scarf of the right house color. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Make sure to check out our Facebook page, like us, and subscribe and comment if you want to.